Good morning. So today we'll cover the topics from 17th May to 23rd May 2025. Before going directly to the topics, I would like to know the topics that you have read in the newspaper these days, past days. So what were the topics that came in front of your eyes on social media or newspaper? Tell me one by one. Any topic that you have read or you have seen somewhere, YouTube, thumbnails. Hmm? That is old. Any other new topic? Welcome, online students. Yeah. Are you guys reading the newspaper every day? Reading newspaper every day is like having tea or coffee. You should make it a habit. Very, very important reading newspaper because it not only develops your general awareness thing, but also English communication skill. English is a global language, right? So you should have this command because the services that you're appearing for, you will be going to many areas, right? And one language nobody knows. There are multiple languages, and India has the most number of languages, right? Culturally diverse. So tell me the news, guys. Read newspaper every day. Good morning, online students. How are you? Today we are covering news from 17th May to 23rd of May. And are you guys reading the newspaper every day? Tell me the topics. There are so many issues going on. Related to president, governor, parliament, anything was there, or different committees, Supreme Court. Did Supreme Court give any judgment? Any e-governance related issue, social issues in news? Rape cases are in news, right? Many rape cases are in news. Having this strong law, still we are having these many rape cases, scandals are there, right? Scams are going on. What kind of scams are going on? Digital scams have increased, right? One digital arrest thing was there in news, right? Please understand, not only news, sometimes, have you looked at the PYQs, UPSC prelims questions, previous year questions? Have you looked at PYQs? They are very important. Please understand, huh? Prelims. Hi, Naiva. How are you? How are you doing? Okay. So prelims PYQ is very important. Why? Because certain terms come which you might not know. That is why we should read the newspaper, at least every title. We should see that what is there in the news or some other social media platforms we can use. So terms like digital arrest. What is digital arrest? Then UPSC can ask any kind of question. One more term was there, which was digital rape. This term was also there in the news. Digital rape. What is the meaning of this term? Naiva, did you go through this term digital rape, Naiva? Digital rape was in news. So what do you understand by this term? Digital rape means what? It's not digitally raping. No, not on. It is not about the video calling or nothing like that. It is very different thing. Hi, Nimal. How are you? Yeah, Gyan Bharatam mission. Yes, I have included this in my class also. Very important mission. See, whatever the government is working for now, whatever is the government's initiative, intention, understand the government first because you will be working under the government, right? So you have to exactly follow their intention. If government is working towards sustainable development, you should know the things about sustainable development. If government is working towards Sanskrit language, any program is coming, definitely you should know about these things. What UPSC demands is, UPSC Civil Services examination demand is what? To know, have a good idea about everything, not going too much in detail, but having a general awareness about everything. Well-educated person can know the things. Hi. Hi, guys. Okay. So digital rape was there. Digital rape means that it is a biological term related to the fingers. So one case was there in Gurugram. Gurugram, you know, na? Gurugram, you know, it is in where? Uttar Pradesh or Haryana? Close to Delhi. So Gurugram is there. So there, one hospital, one ICU patient was there. So one staff was digitally raping her, means using the fingers when they touch the parts of the person, female, right? So that is called digital rape. Okay, so this was in news. So you should know. UPSC can ask anything. Sometimes they ask even one species if it is in news, one plant if it is in news and nutritious and celebrities are eating it. We have already seen that thing. So this might come. Terms related question. Yeah. So PM Modi, okay. PM Modi to launch revamped manuscripts mission on June 9th. So this is the mission which PM Modi is going to launch on June 9th. Okay. Then question comes, why June 9th? Government does not select any date just like that, na? Why June 9th has been chosen as the day for releasing this thing? For launching the revamped means manuscripts. What is the meaning of manuscripts? Manuscripts means that they're written by hands. Okay. uh, See, I'll be asking you questions, so that doesn't mean that you should be very much scared or afraid to answer. You can answer anything, whatever is coming in your mind, just express yourself, but uh, start talking in the class, talk. Making mistake is okay, fine, not to worry. So manuscripts is written by hand, okay, and these are written on birch, palm leaves, these things, okay. So earlier we do not have paper now. It is related to history. This topic is related to history, right? So we did not have paper, right? So paper was not there. So what people were using to write the things? Birch barks, palm leaves, leaves were used, wooden things were used for writing the things, right? So we have seen the wooden planks also where everything was written and stored, correct? So see this, these are manuscripts, okay? So they have to preserve this thing. Gyan Bharatam mission, revamping India's manuscript legacy. So government is trying to do what? Continue the legacy, right? Legacy, very important. So our ancient knowledge and learning should not be wasted. Our ancient skills, our ancient knowledge system, they should continue. They should not be wasted because we had a great knowledge system, a great tradition, right? So that should continue and that should be highlighted at the world level also. That is also the initiative of the government, yes or no? So highlight it at the world level so that world should know that what India is composed of, right? What all are there in India. So he will be launching this mission on June 9. Major restructuring of the earlier national mission means that there was a mission already, but now it is being restructured. It is a relaunching of the mission. Why? Because more budget will be given and we could not get the result successfully. That result was not got that we aimed, right? About Gyan Bharata mission. Now, who is the nodal ministry? Related to this mission, ministry is important because whatever scheme is there in news, what UPSC does is they ask the basic, they can be asking the basic things related to ministry. Who is the ministry which is involved? What is the aim of the mission? What is the budget of the mission? And who are the beneficiaries who are included in this mission, right? So these basic things are asked sometimes, okay? Sometimes one-liner question are also asked that why this mission is made, what is the target, right? Now the earlier mission, parent mission is what? National Mission for Manuscripts under IGNCA. Over 1 crore manuscripts to be surveyed. So these are the manuscripts that we will be surveying and conserve and digitized. So digitalization will also be there. Now create a national digital repository. So what we are doing is we are trying to create a national level depository of everything, right? So that what is happening is things can become easier to get access and transparent and accessible to all. So this is the mission, okay, of Indian knowledge system, whatever knowledge we have, and that will be deposited in a central depository. Now, objective is what? Survey, we have to do the survey, we have to know what all things are there. Document, we have to record it, digitize it, okay, we have to store it at some other level also. And scientific, preserve the knowledge, whatever heritage we have, artistic heritage. These manuscripts contain what? What is there in the manuscripts? What is written in the manuscripts? They will be discussing about, obviously, science related things will be there, art related thing will be there, right? There is a book called Natya Shastra. That is also our knowledge system. Yes or no? In that book, whatever classical dances we have, whatever theater forms we have, all originated from Natya Shastra, right? Natya Shastra was in news. I hope you know this book name. Even if you do not know, you will get to know now. Natya Shastra by Bharat Muni, right? So this book is the source of all the art forms, right? Dances, music, and drama, dance, drama, music. And this was in news also past week. Why? Because it has been added in the UNESCO Memory of the World Records. UNESCO has added Natya Shastra and Gita also in its prestigious Memory of the World Records list. So, recognition. These books have got recognition. And when we preserve other manuscripts also, they might also get added in the memory of the world records, right? UNESCO's memory. And when anything from our country is getting recognition at the international level, what happens is it will be always beneficial for India, right? Our knowledge will be getting popular at the world level, right? So understand, look at the bigger picture always, huh? Try to connect things, okay? So global access also. So people will be knowing if it is digitalized, what aim is there of the government to digitalize it, है digitally accessible. If it is digitally accessible, what will happen? Anybody can get the access, right? huh? Foreign people and foreigners are very much interested in India's traditional knowledge and system, yes or no? Do you know this? Culture, they're very much interested, right? It is very popular because having such a variety, having such a diversity, and then still managing to grow in a better way is like very unique thing in the world, yes or no? Foster research in Indian knowledge tradition. So research also we have to do in our knowledge tradition. Now, coverage, we have to see 1 crore manuscripts, 1 plus crore manuscripts are there across institution, libraries, now digital repository. What will happen is centralized access will be given to manuscripts with AI based tools. So artificial intelligence is coming. See, we are doing what? We are using artificial intelligence in every sphere, and AI is the new thing. AI is the new thing. Plus, India became, it is not announced, it has not been announced for now also, but India has become the first country to use AI in the this defense activity also. Did you know this thing? We used artificial intelligence system in this India-Pakistan thing was going on, issue was going on. Now, India became the first country to use AI in this war. Conflict, not war. It was not a war, it was a conflict. So India was defending. So AI, we are using AI everywhere, and it is, if we use it, it is producing good results also. Meta data tagging and automated translation will also be provided because many people will be getting the access. So everyone has a different language. So according to that, AI will work and provide the knowledge. Okay. Now, modern conservation, use of scientific restoration, AI, 3D imaging. So this is the modern kind of technique that we will be adding to the already existing manuscripts. We have to provide this thing. Then only it will be people will be interested in this, right? 3D imaging will be there. So obviously it will be a new thing. Yes or no? People will be very much good about it, reading in a different way, right? Not the traditional way. Now, collaborative approach, museum, universities, international bodies, and private collectors, they all will be working towards it, working towards restoring this thing, right, under this mission. Fund is what? So it started with this crores of rupees. Now the fund has been around 482.85 crore for 2024 to 31. So around this period, this much fund will be allocated to this mission. Mission name is what? What is the mission name, guys? Gyan Bharatam Mission. Gyan Bharatam means what? Gyan means knowledge. Bharatam, Bharat, right? So see, whenever any mission is in news, which is using the Sanskrit word, please at least you should know these words, Sanskrit or Hindi, because government is what? Government is from North India, right? So they are using this thing, right? So you should know at least, even if you know the meaning now of the words, then it might help you. You will not be feeling unknown, right? That I do not know. So whenever any news, any mission is in news, try to understand that word, try to memorize it. Gyan means it is easy. Again and again you will be reading it, huh? And for being a UPSC aspirant, it is important to understand the mission names. Name by name itself, we can understand the motto, the mission, huh? The aim of the mission. Okay. So this is also important that you should do. We should not limit ourselves. We should not be limited by some certain knowledge. Huh? We have to expand. Yes or no, Rahim? Rahim, right? Correct name? Name? Okay. Public access. Resources made available to students, researchers, and global audiences. What is a manuscript? It is a handwritten document on paper, bark, palm leaf, or birch. Whole scientific, historical, or artistic significance. Example is what? Example they have given Bakshali manuscript, 3rd to 4th century BCE, and ancient math text has been written on birch bark. Earliest known use of zero symbol. So this is important. This name becomes important for us. Yes or no? Next is now the relevance of this mission. The relevance. What is the relevance? What are the important points that you should keep in mind? That parent organization, parent scheme is what? And then it is launched in 2025. And what is the aim? Right? What kind of question can come in mains examination? See, now what I do is with every topic, I try to provide you questions related to mains and prelims, right? So this is the mains question that can be asked based on this topic. Prelims question, I've already given you an idea, right? That statement-based question can be asked. Now, mains, GS paper 1 and 2, it becomes important for GS paper 1 and 2. Do you know the syllabus of GS paper 1 and 2? Guys, GS paper 1 and 2 syllabus? Tell me, mains, GS paper 1 and 2 syllabus. Okay, no problem. So culture is there, right? So it becomes important for culture, and schemes, initiatives of the government is important. So what kind of question can come? That digitalization of manuscripts under the Gyan Bharatam mission represents a step towards decolonizing knowledge and restoring civilizational pride. Hmm? These all words might be new. See, decolonization means what? Britishers used to rule over India. Yes or no? So that was colonization. When Britishers ruled India, that phase was called colonization. When they left India, that phase was called decolonization. Okay? Decolonization. So what happened is, what Britishers were trying to do is, they were trying to make us feel inferior. Whatever areas they were going, they were trying to project themselves as superior. Only then they will be able to rule, right? If they project themselves that we are stronger, we are above than you, then only, if I tell you that I am more capable than you, then only I'll be able to make you feel inferior, or what do we call, rule over you, right? Or order something to you, right? Otherwise I'm not able to do that thing. So the Britishers were creating this inferiority complex in Indians and telling that you do not have a knowledge system, you do not have a writing system, you do not have this, that, and we are the people who are most civilized, most cultured, right? They were used to calling this thing. But what happened is, when our nationalist historians, they were going back and looking at the things, and they were trying to reignite the nationalism feeling in India, that no, we have the knowledge system, we have everything, and it is not like only you guys are cultured. So they were making Indians aware. This war of independence was there, right? Independence phase was there now. It started with the starting of it was there many centuries also, but 20th century, starting of 20th century was the most intensified war of independence, right? That phase. So what happened is, they were trying to make people aware that it is not like that. We also have a culture. And then this Harappan civilization, we got to discover Harappan civilization, world's first most urbanized civilization, Harappan civilization on the banks of Indus River, right? So that way it shocked the world. Okay, the most civilized nation appears in India, Indian subcontinent, right? And what people were saying that no, we are superior, we are superior. These European countries were telling these things, right? So we got to know that no, we had a very great system, and this initiative is also talking about this, that how this question is telling that how this initiative will boost the intention of decolonizing the knowledge system. Matlab, Britishers or other people are thinking that our knowledge system is the best, right? Our food habit is the best, our culture is the best, but no, how it is going to burst the myth of these people and decolonize this thing, right? And restoring the civilizational pride, how it is going to restore our pride, huh? And make Indian knowledge system popular at the global platform. So this question is talking about this thing. Is it clear? Understood the question? Huh? What's your name? And your name? Huh. So I forget names very fast. Don't mind this thing. Huh? So this is understood now. Clear? Paka? 100%. Clear now this question? That what you're going to write in this question? Okay, e-passports. E-passports are in news. Naiva, are you still there? E-passports are in news. So what is e-passport? What is the meaning of this e? Kidhar gaya? Where is it? Where is it? E-passport. What is e? The full form of e in e-passport? Electronic passport. Okay, e means wherever you see e means electronic. Okay, digitalization. It is related to electronic digitalization. These things. Okay, India launches e-passport with enhanced security feature. All you need to know about their benefit, security, and how to apply online. Now we will have e-passport. Now just think about it. This is a general thing. Whenever we have something stored on the digital platforms, what happens? E-Aadhaar card is there. And e-Aadhaar. What happens? You do, first of all, you do not have to carry that thing. We don't have to carry that thing everywhere. It is stored in a single application or single platform. You do not have to carry it. Then you just have to take one mobile phone and just show it to the people, the document, right? So easy access is there. And it cannot be lost also. Lost thing will also be near. The better security is there, right? So transparency, accountability, everything will be there. You can easily access it. So these are the benefits of getting the things electronically available. Okay. So this is the initiative that India is going to have, and many other countries are also making use of this thing. Already existing countries have got this thing, e-passport in India. So more than 120 countries have launched biometric e-passport. Better security will be there, huh? And forging of documents will not be there. The move aims to boost security. So benefit is what? Security will be there. Streamline immigration, align with global standards. These are the benefit. Now, details. So it uses radio frequency identification. This is the technology which it uses. And this can be asked, which technology e-passport uses? Okay. So radio frequency. Now, format is traditional passport booklet with an embedded RFID chip and antenna in the back cover. So there will be a chip and antenna in the back cover, and this will be used to get the details. Details will be covered. What details will be there? So name will be there, date of birth, passport number, biometric facial image, fingerprint, and digital signature. These things will be there on the e-passport. Now, these stores encrypted personal and biometric data, RFID chip and antenna. These will be storing your basic details, right? Next is basic access control. It will restrict chip reading to authorized devices. Passive authentication will be there, verifies data authenticity and detects tampering also, right? So this will be provided. Next is extended access control. Add security for sensitive biometrics. Public key infrastructure ensures data integrity with digital signature. So digital signature will be there, through which they will be making you this. The data integrity will be maintained and wrong use will be eliminated, right? So these are the features of the e-passport. Next is benefit. So we already know faster immigration will be there. Process will be more fast, right? And supports automated e-gates. E-gates will also be there. Electronic gates where you will be entering different separate area. So speeds up border checks also. Next is forgery. You will be eliminating forgery, identity theft. Nobody will be using your passport, and unauthorized duplication also. This meets with the international standard, Civil Aviation Organization standard. It meets with those standards. So what we are doing is accountability, credibility of India. Credibility of Indian passport will increase, yes or no? Yes, right? Correct. So this will be happening. Address no longer printed and then stored securely and accessible only to. So some details are like not printed on the passport. E-passport, every detail will not be printed. Address will only be available to only certain section of people. Okay, who needs to know the address. One more scam is there in the news, where what is happening is when we receive this, when we order some things, no, from Amazon or Flipkart, what happens is there is the address written on the delivery boxes, the number is written, the name is written, right? So what these scammers are doing this is that they are taking all the details and they are trying to make some fraud based on the details. They will be calling you or some other things they are doing. So different kinds of scams are emerging. So be aware. Global context. Already countries are using this e-passport, and it is a major initiative towards digital transformation. So this we got to know. Question. What kind of question can be asked? Introduction of e-passport in India makes a critical leap in digital governance. So GS paper 2 and 3. Economy related thing is there, then governance related thing. Governance related, very important initiative it is. E-governance, right? So how it is going to make this digital governance and secure mobility, right? So this is the kind of question that can come. Scientists behind Brazil's microgreen revolution wins 2025 World Food Prize for reducing fertilizer use. Very, very important. So this scientist has taken an initiative where she is reducing the fertilizer use, and which is very important. Using fertilizer also is causing many issues in the world. Yes or no? More heat, right? Global warming, health related issues are there, degradation of land is there, right? Many issues are associated. So award recognizes microbiologist Mariangela Hungria's role in promoting sustainable farming. Sustainable farming means sustainable development. Yes or no? And through biological nitrogen fixation and microbial technologies. So what she is doing is it microbiological microbial technology. She is using microbes and biological nitrogen fixation. Name is important. A simple kind of question can be asked related on the name. Which biologist was given the this World Food Prize? What is World Food Prize? That is also very important for us, right? So she is from Brazil. Brazilian scientist has been awarded, and the name is, what is the name? Yeah, Hungria. Okay. Recognize. What is the work in which she is recognized? Biological seed and soil treatment, right? So biological seeds we are using, and soil treatment in another way, so that we are not using fertilizers more. Okay. Fertilizer use is not good. So decreasing the dependence on fertilizers. Okay. So this is okay. Now this prize is in news. So we should know what is this prize? World Food Prize. So this prize is what? The first person who received this World Food Prize, who is MS Swaminathan. Very important. Remember this fact. Father of India's Green Revolution. Okay. Now, 1986 by Norman Borlaug. He is the person who established this award. And 1987, MS Swaminathan won the award. Okay. Nobel Peace Prize winner, and then administered by World Food Prize Foundation. So who is administering this World Food Prize? World Food Prize Foundation itself. So it is easy. You don't have to memorize it. Just a understanding is important. Okay. Next is price amount is given, which is not important for us. Okay. The body is important. Who is organizing this thing? Now what is the aim? Now aim is what? To honor individuals who are doing what? Quality, improving the quality, quantity, availability of food, and at the world level. So it is related to food only. Okay. So what is the target? food security, maintaining food security, making it sustainable, making it healthy. When we use fertilizer, our food is not healthy. Yes or no? Correct? So fertilizer, different kinds of things that we are using, our food is what? Carcinogenic, cancer causing. Yes or no? Award ceremony. Now, held annually. This is held annually and around World Food Day. So, another information that you should know is World Food Day is on 16th of October. So, it is around that day it is conducted. Okay. During the Borlo Dialogue in USA. Okay. So, these are the basic details that you should remember. Next is first laureate M.S. Swaminathan, father of India's Green Revolution. Okay. If you are not understanding anything, please let me know. I will revise the thing. Okay, but do not skip anything. Huh? Understanding is very important, and we understand that everyone is at different levels, so no need to hesitate or shy. Okay, express yourself. Now, her contribution is what? That synthetic fertilizer. We have to reduce the dependence on synthetic fertilizer. Okay, and what is the alternative that she has given is biological seed, right? And soil treatment. Okay, this she has provided. Soil bacteria. How to promote the use of soil bacteria. So, microbial activity was there, right? Boosted crop yields and nutrition and regional impact, Latin America. So, the work was done in Latin America and it supports sustainable agriculture. We are also looking for sustainable agriculture, yes or no? Sustainable agriculture and sustainable development is the need of the hour. It is not a choice now. It is a need. If we do not do like this way, sustainably, then we are not going to survive for long. Okay. So, this is why these initiatives are important. We can also adopt these initiatives, right? Helps naturally absorb nutrients. Okay. So, nitrogen fixation was there, right? So, when we do this thing, so it does what? Nitrogen is fixed in the soil. Now, World Food Prize. Award is administered by World Food Prize Foundation, founded by who are the people? Who is the person who founded this thing? Hi, Jay Kumar. Naiva, are you still there? Nimal, guys, are you there? Say yes. Is everything clear? Any doubt is there? 2025 laureate is Mariangela Hungria. Now, what kind of question can come? So, discuss the significance of sustainable agricultural innovation like biological seed and soil treatment in ensuring global food security. So, this topic is related to food security, sustainable agriculture, sustainable farming, which is again related to GS paper 2 and 3, farming economy, agriculture, right? And technology. Guys, type yes if you are there. So how these initiatives will be helping us in making the food secure globally. Okay. Next is, this is related to coral reef. Coral reef. So these are coral reefs. See the image. Okay. An ink that boosts coral reef settlement by 20 times. Okay, so an ink has been developed related to science and technology. Yes or no? Science and technology, environment, then climate change, right? These are the topics associated. Geography, yes or no? Only Nimal is there. Okay, coral reef and SnapX. So the technology that they are using is SnapX. So what kind of question UPSC can ask is, what is SnapX? Recently in news, SnapX. So very much attractive term, right? So this technology they are using and breakthrough in reef restoration. So what is the aim? Reef restoration, coral reef restoration. So how it is going to do that? We have to understand that first. We have to understand why coral reef is important, why we are trying to restore it. Coral reefs. What are coral reefs? That is important, right? So, coral reefs are formed by coral polyps, right? These are what? They are marine organisms, right? Marine living organisms. So University of California, San Diego scientists have developed this. California University scientists have developed SnapX Bio Ink that boosts the settlement by 20 times, right? And revolutionary tool for coral reef restoration. It is going to be revolutionary tool. And what it is doing is that all the activities that are happening, global warming, ocean is also warming, right? And acidification of ocean is also happening. So this is going to provide the help of these challenges. Okay. Now, SnapX, a synthetic bio ink designed to mimic natural reef structure. So this ink, what it will be doing is, see, acidification. If acidification is happening, the environment that these coral reefs want, that will not be provided, right? They will not grow. Huh? So what will happen is their colony is eliminating. These coral reefs population is called colony of coral reefs. Okay, so they are getting eliminated, right? So they will mimic the natural reef surface on which this coral reefs, this coral polyps will be coming, and then they will be producing this coral reef, right? Enhances coral larvae attachment to reef surfaces. So what will happen is this coral larvae attachment, larvae is there, huh? So that will be attached to these surfaces, and then the population will be increasing. 20 times increase have been seen in coral reef settlement, improving success rate of artificial reef restoration. So this is a synthetic ink. So it is done artificially. Remember this. This is not a natural process. Okay. Artificial reef restoration. This word is important. Artificial can be developed in deep damaged reef zones. So there are reef zones. So this will be deployed there, and then regeneration will be done. So they are ecosystems, okay? Coral reefs are diverse ecosystems made of calcium carbonate secreted by coral polyps. So coral polyps secrete the calcium carbonate, and then these coral water system are developed underneath. Okay. Now there are three types. See, coral reefs are found in three types. First is fringing reef, second is barrier reef, and third is atoll. Right? There are three types. Fringing reef is what? It is close to shores. Second is the barrier reef, which is away from the shores, and then atoll is what? Around lagoons. So this is the image. I hope it is clear. Atoll. We find these atolls in Lakshadweep, right? Lakshadweep, you will see many atolls are there. Then barrier reef are what? These are the barrier reef around this volcano fringing reef. So this will be away. See, some distance is there. Then fringing is very close to the surface, and then active volcano. This is the active volcano. Okay, so these are the three kind of reefs. Ideal condition is very important. One question that can be asked from this thing, ideal condition, is the one thing that can be asked coral reef, because they are very important. Coral reefs, why they are important is because ecosystem they provide. First of all, many organisms under the water are dependent. Many living beings under the water are important for this ocean system, right? Many small organisms are dependent for food. It is a biodiversity hotspot also, right? It provides food to these organisms, first of all, and second, it protects us from the different things that are happening in the ocean, right? Condition and requirement. Temperature is what? 20 degree to 29 degrees Celsius is required for the development of this generation of this coral reef. Sunlight, shallow waters for photosynthesis. Water. How water should be there? Clear, saline, and low in nutrients. Next is pollution, very sensitive chemical, plastic, and sediment population. So this is very sensitive to the chemical pollution, plastic pollution, and the sediment pollution. If this kind of environment is not provided, then they will not be growing. Okay. Now technology has come, so artificial regeneration will be happening. Now presence. Food is what? Presence of zooplankton for coral polyp is the food. Now these are the three types, and where you will find Andaman Nicobar, you will find fringing and barrier reef. Lakshadweep Atoll, Gulf of Mannar, Tamil Nadu, fringing reef. Why this topic is important? So, see, one more information that coral reef thrive between 30° north and 30° south, means globe. It is talking about the globe. So 30° the latitude and 30° south latitude. Okay, go and see the globe or the world map and then see 30° south and 30° north. What are the regions under this thing? Okay, between these two degrees. Okay. Snapbacks increases coral larvae by 20 times. Next is atolls found in Lakshadweep. And what kind of question can come? Significance of coral reefs for marine biodiversity and evaluate the innovations like snapbacks. How these technologies can help in restoration and what will be the impact. Impact will be restoration means that what will happen? Food for the other organisms will be there, protection, right? It is related to economy also. It provides the employment to many people. Because if a certain kind of environment is there, what will happen? Many other organisms will also grow. Yes or no? So healthy ecosystem can be maintained, which is associated with other activities. Healthy ecosystem means we are also healthy. Yes or no? Everything is connected in this world. Jananpreet. So Gyanpeeth Award was in news 2025, and this is a very small topic, but we have to know whatever award is there in the news. We should know that who has been awarded and why, for what purpose they have been awarded, and what is the source of the award, right? How this award started. So Jagat Guru Ramabhadra Charya, Sanskrit scholar. So we know that Gyanpeeth Award or Jananpeeth Award has been awarded to Sanskrit scholar Jagat Guru Ramabhadra Charya. Important information, and he's a Sanskrit scholar. Okay, President of India. Next information is, what is the next important information? That President of India gives this award. Okay, next, and then Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi. Location is not important. This marks a significant recognition for Sanskrit literature, right? And promoting India's ancient linguistic and literary tradition. Now, nature. It is India's highest literary award. Another important point related to Jananpeeth Award is highest literary award. Okay. Now, 1961 it started by Bhartiya Jananpeeth and awarded for writing in any language. This is important. Awarded for writing in any language in the Schedule 8 of the Constitution or in English also. This point is very important. Okay, please mark this point, that English also if they're writing, or any language which is mentioned in the Schedule 8 of the Indian Constitution. So this is the basis of the award. So now the what all things they are getting, that is given. That citation will be there, bronze replica of Goddess Saraswati and cash prize. Eligibility is another important part, which is very important for us, right? So only living Indian citizens, okay, only living Indian citizens, and a language awarded in 1 year is ineligible for 2 years. If a language has been awarded in 1 year, so that language again cannot be awarded in another next 2 years. Okay, so this is the criteria. First winner is G. Shankara Kuru. Okay, Malayalam. Very important for you this fact, right? Because if you appear in interview, anything can be asked from Kerala, right? So this fact also you can tell. G. Shankara Kuru, first winner of the Jananpeeth Award. He is from Kerala. Okay. Okay. Next is about the Guru. So he's a Sanskrit author and a poet, leader, spiritual leader. Also, you might have seen his videos. Also, he's very popular, right, on social media. Have you seen him? Jagat Guru Ramabhadracharya, no? Okay. So in North India, northern belt of India, he is very famous. Sanskrit and Hindi. So known for epic poems, commentaries, and oratory on ancient scripture, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so he is giving the commentaries on this Ramayana and Bhagavad Gita. About Bhartiya Jananpeeth Award now. So 1944 it started and it promotes literature and culture. So before independence it started. 1947 we got independence, yes or no? And then it promotes the literature and culture. Okay. '36 unauthorized bungalows raised along Idrani River bank. So rivers, whenever any river is in news, please, some basic information related to rivers are important. So whatever topic is important and how we should cover that topic, you'll be getting to know in this current affairs class. So rivers, you will see that every year river based questions are coming. Tomorrow also examination is there, right? So please go and check at the in the evening. We'll also go live on 26th. So join the live session. We'll be sharing the videos. Join the live session and see the discussion, which is very, very important. Analyzing PYQ is the one of the most important thing that you should do. You will get the idea of nature of questions asked. If you do not have the idea of the questions asked, you will not be able to cover the topic in that way. Okay. So we will be analyzing the paper. And why this topic is important? Because rivers, their origination point, the tributary. This river is a tributary of which river? The source is what? So these basic things are asked in the examination. Okay. So Indrayani river is in news. So what is happening is NGT, right? Order given by NGT. What happened is they have done what? They have raised the bungalows, unauthorized bungalows along the river. Why? Because this is important. See, what is happening is disasters are coming, right? And people are doing what? They are getting the access in the areas where they should not get, right? The access. So more disaster activities will be there and more destruction will be there. Yes or no? So encroachment by people. Encroachment, why encroachment? Because of the space, right? Because of space urbanization. So this is a challenge that we are facing now. Less space is there, but people are moving to the areas where they should not move, but that will lead to disasters, right? Impact of loss of life, right? So this has been cleared. This is one line which sorry, this one term is there, blue flood line. Okay, so this blue flood line, so they were located under this blue flood line zone, right, of the Indrayani river. What is this blue flood line? So there are two lines are there, a red flood line and a blue flood line. It is associated with the areas around the dams, okay, where the dams are built. So what happens is when water is released, so there are areas which are getting, there are areas which will be impacted by the dams. Yes or no? The water flowing through the dam. So this is blue flood line and red flood line. So blue flood line means that flood may occur within 50 years, right? So within 50 years, the flood may occur around this area. So it is given as blue flood line name. One red flood line is there, which means that flood may occur in 100 years. So those areas are given red flood line name, right? So this is important. There should be no habitation around these areas to prevent what? Flooding. Okay. So the move comes as part of efforts to prevent environmental degradation and ensure flood safety in urban zones. Why they have taken this move? So that flood safety or ensure flood safety in urban river zones can be maintained. So these two lines were made, okay, so that people are away from these two lines. Flood can come and it will impact the human lives, right? Which is not okay. So this is okay now in Raini River. So it is a rain-fed river and Western Ghats, Lonavala, and flows through Pune district. Maharashtra means Maharashtra. Okay. Now, it is a tributary of very important Bhima River, which is again a tributary of Krishna River. So it comes under Krishna River system, right? Next is religious importance is there, towns of Dehu and Alanadi, and then infrastructure. Balwan Dam is there. Next is uses. So religious tourism because it is related to religion also, right? Sant Tukaram's birthplace. So they are what? Bhakti reformers, Tukaram, right? Next is Alanadi. And then uses are irrigation, agriculture, and religious importance is also associated with this river. Okay. Now, the concern is what? Illegal constructions were there along the blue flood line, which is not okay. Next is which marks area at risk of flooding during heavy rain. So this is a rain-fed river. Whenever rain will come, definitely the water level will be going up. And habitations around the river will be impacting. So this is not okay. That is why it has been raised. It has been destroyed. Urbanization pressure. So why it is happening? Why people are building settlements around the rivers, around the These what do we call hilly areas where they should not go because of the space issue, urbanization, right? Pressure, and then okay, this is okay. So we need what? Sustainable urban riverfront development. Okay, this is the information that you should know. Next is urban encroachment pose a major threat to river ecosystems in India. Correct? Not only river ecosystem but other systems also, hilly areas also we are going and doing what? Tourism related activity. Building hotels, motels, these are not okay, right? Discuss with reference to recent development along the Indrayani river. Okay, so Indrayani river is a tributary of which river? Indrayani river is a tributary of Bhima river. And Bhima river is a tributary of Krishna river. Yes or no? So, Indrayani is a tributary of Bhima. Remember this thing, okay? Bhima and Krishna. Okay? One second, huh? Cyber fraud. Cyber fraud complaints of over 10 lakh lodged via helpline or portal to automatically convert the to automatically convert into FIR. Okay, so cyber fraud complaints are there of over 10 lakhs. So why it is happening? Because we are seeing that so many cases are there, right? Scams are there. So cyber scams are coming. And now we have seen that over 10 lakh of FIR have come lodged via helpline or portal and ought to automatically convert to FIRs. Whatever complaint was there, they will be automatically converted into FIRs now. Okay, so this is a new development. So cyber security is there, right? Topic is this cyber security. So related to that, this topic is important for us. Now, the E0 FIR initiative, this has been launched on a pilot basis first in Delhi. Pilot basis matlab first time it has been initiated somewhere. Pilot program always means that first time it has been launched to an area. So pilot basis Delhi, it will be launched and then have to be registered on the 1930 helpline or so this is the helpline that they're giving. You can also note this thing. It may be helpful for everyone. And then there is a portal also cybercrime.gov.in. Okay. So why this topic is important for us? So we will understand the kind of topic and the kind of question that can be asked. So E0 FIR initiative is there. See, 0 FIR related question has come in UPSC. Zero FIR related question has come. Okay. So E0 FIR also becomes important for us. What is a zero FIR, guys? Do you know? Online students, do you know what is a zero FIR? And do you know, can you give any example of a case where zero FIR was filed against a eminent personality or a very strong personality? How victims use the zero FIR to get the people arrested or start the case against them. This is a very useful thing, to get the justice. Because first you tell me, do you have any idea about zero FIR? Zero FIR. So FIR is what? So there is a territory assigned to every people, police people, right? So only in that area they can file the FIR, or only that area victim they can file FIR, right? So what happens is zero FIR is not related to any area. Any person from any part of India, they can file the zero FIR from any place. Okay, if they feel that they're not obviously, first of all, some wrongdoings have been done against them, and then they can file this complaint anywhere. Zero FIR, which is very important for getting the justice. Okay, so E0 FIR is also an initiative, and many cases have been filed against with the use of zero FIR. Do you know Asaram Bapu? No. So there are these gurus, right? Some gurus are there which are doing the wrong things also, right? So against them, what happens is when a personality is very strong, when a very influential personality is there, and when victims, any wrong thing has happened because of them. So what happened is victims are going to police station. Police people will not be ready to file the case. They will not. First reaction is what? They will be hesitating, right? Because of the influential nature of the person. Yes or no? So this one victim used this zero FIR to file a case against the influential person, and she got justice also, right? It was a rape case, right? So that initiative was very important, and that case also was very important. Now, Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center, I4C, Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center has launched E0FIR initiative, which ensures that financial cybercrime complaints over 10 lakh are automatically converted into FIRs. Okay, so more than 10 lakh cases have been filed. Okay, currently in pilot mode, what is zero FIR? Automatic registration of FIR for cybercrime. Okay, what is zero FIR, guys? Automatic registration of FIR into the cases. Okay, for cyber crimes. And complaint channel is what? 1930 helpline or National Cybercrime Reporting Portal. We saw cybercrime.gov.in. Launch authority is who? I4C. Remember this point. Okay, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center is the launch authority under Ministry of Home Affairs. This is very important. Ministry of Home Affairs is taking care of this thing. Pilot launch in Delhi, we already saw. Objective is what? Speedy investigation and instant FIR registration, better fund recovery chances. Okay. Next is legal backing is what? Sections under Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita. So this is the system that this is the law that we are following. So sections 173, 1 and 1. Delhi's e-crime police station for zero FIR registration and case transfer. What are the notified stations? So e-crime police station for zero FIR registration. Now you will get the PDF. Do not worry about it. It will be uploaded. Okay. So you can write very important points and make notes after the class. How the system works. Victims file cyber fraud complaint and then automatic zero FIR is registered at the Delhi e-crime police station. So complaint will be there online, but it will be automatically registering as an FIR in the e-crime police station. So this is the system that is being created. FIR is then auto-routed. Then from the place where the person is getting this, filing this complaint, it will be auto-routed to the territorial cybercrime station. So one cybercrime station, if we are filing the complaint from this place, then automatically it will be coming back to your e-station. Okay, so this is how the system is working. From anywhere you can make the complaint. This is the complaint, then it will be converting into FIR, and then this FIR will be going to the territorial police station. Okay, this is the system based on the complainant's address. Okay, so this is how they are making the changes. Okay, now what will happen is victim must visit the local police station within 3 days to convert zero FIR into regular FIR. Okay, so if the file is complaint, yeah, yes, Nimal, very good. So victim must visit the local police station within 3 days to get it what? Into regular FIR. Integrated platform. Now, national cyber platforms are given and functionality is given. So what are the duties? National Cybercrime Portal, complaint registration and data input, then FIR system, auto generation and monitoring, and NCRB, National Case Tracking and Record Linkage. So these are the function of these portals that are involved. Okay, so they will be doing these things. Zero FIR is what? Allows registering FIR irrespective of jurisdiction. Okay, you do not have to go to your area. You can file zero FIR from any area, any place. Okay, and anyone can file the FIR. Next is initiate investigation without delay. Once FIR is filed, then investigation will be starting. Recommended by, this is very important, guys. Justice Verma Committee was the 2012 Nirbhaya case. So this was recommended. Justice Verma Committee embodies victim first policy and ensures flexibility. That victim, they should get the justice. So we should be available to victims all the time. There should be no hindrance. Nothing should stop victims from getting the justice. There is one line, justice delayed is justice not denied. Okay, justice delayed, justice denied. So what kind of question can come? Discuss the significance of initiatives like E0FIR in strengthening digital governance and cybercrime redressal mechanism in India. Good question, right? How cybercrime mechanism will be reformed and how digital governance is getting strengthening. Huh? People will be getting the justice, right? And more what? Faster justice will be given? Yes or no? Vitamin D deficiency in India. Do you feel that vitamin D deficiency is there in India? Huh? Yeah. So, irrespective of India being under the sunlight most of the days, we are getting the vitamin D deficiency. Why? Could you please tell me the reason, online students? Why India is going to be having this deficiencies? Now also we are facing this thing. Why India is facing this thing? Vitamin D deficiency, online students? Can you please tell me the reason? Hmm? It is a silent epidemic. This is becoming a silent epidemic. Huh? So, what is the first you have to know that what is the definition of an epidemic? Being a UPSC aspirant, whatever term you do not know, and it is important. Huh? You should know the meaning. Epidemic, pandemic. What are these? Epidemic is what? Why do we call certain disease epidemic, and why do we call certain disease pandemic? Pandemic is at the global level. Hmm? The distribution. Disease is spreading at the global level. Epidemic is what? Regional level. Huh? It will be affecting region, some regions. Huh? And pandemic globally. So coronavirus was what? Epidemic or pandemic? Hmm? Pandemic, right? Why? All the regions were affected. Italy, China, European countries, Southeast Asian countries, right? India, everyone was getting affected. Nimble diet, and sunlight also, no? Vitamin D, sunlight, right? We are not getting good sunlight, yes or no? Good hours of sunlight. Despite, sorry, okay. Despite abundant sunlight, India faces widespread deficiency affecting children, women, and elderly. So that is why it is called a silent epidemic due to its vast prevalence and serious consequences. Now we have to see why vitamin D is important, right? Consequences are what? So it is what? Fat soluble vitamin. So UPSC can ask basic question also. It is very much interested in vitamin, protein, these things. Huh? So you should know basic facts also about this thing. So it is a fat soluble vitamin and sources are what? Sunlight, fatty fishes, liver, eggs and mushrooms. These are the source. So please eat it or if possible go outside, and then fortified foods are also there. Milk, baby formula, cereals, yogurt, supplementation. Tablets are also available and stored in fat and used when sunlight is unavailable. Okay. Now, why it is important? Why vitamin D is important? Because calcium, it promotes calcium, phosphorus absorption in the body, and bone and dental health is important. Now, rickets. So, this kind of question also come in PSC and other examination. And vitamins will be given and deficiency disease will be given. What happens in the deficiency of this vitamin A, B, C, D, right? So, rickets because of deficiency of vitamin D, and osteoporosis is in adults. Now, it also regulates what? Cell growth, neuromuscular function, glucose metabolism, immune responses. Why are we not getting the vitamins properly, vitamin D? Because sunlight exposure is not there, first of all, and diet is also not there, correct? So, indoor lifestyle, we are mostly indoor because of our lifestyle, air pollution, full body clothing, low sun exposure. Basically, low sun exposure is the vitamin D deficiency cause, right? Second thing is what? Alternate is also not there. Food is also not there. Yes or no? Now, at risk group, food means that we are not eating proper food. Okay. So India, do you know this fact about India, that India is going to be the capital for diabetes, or the country with more cases of diabetes in the coming years? Huh? because of our food habits. We are eating too much outside, junk food, right? Our system was not like this. Huh? Cheese, butter, these were not the kind of thing that we were using. More sugar. We people are consuming more sugar than our ancestors. The monthly intake of our ancestors and one day intake of us is like equal sugar intake, and sugar is the cause of many disease. Yes or no? Do you know this thing? Health impact: weak bones will be there, fatigue, muscle cramp, mood disorders, and then other diseases are also there. Now, these are the quick facts we already saw. Micronutrient deficiencies such as vitamin D are growing public health concerns. This kind of question can also come. Simple questions from mains can also come. So this is public health concern, right? Micronutrient deficiency. Discuss the underlying causes. They are asking for causes and suggest public policy solution. So you have to write the answer. I have given you the points for answering, right? So look at these points and try to answer the question. Now, Banu Mushtaq, Kannada writer who won the International Booker Prize. Banu Mushtaq. Okay. So, an Indian writer, lawyer, activist has become the first Kannada author to win the Booker Prize for a short story collection, Heart Lamp. This name is important. Heart Lamp, second name, Banu Mushtaq, Kannada, and then Booker Prize. Okay, 4 important points. Next is translated into English by Deepa Bhajti. The book shines a light on the lives of Muslim women in southern India. Southern India. Okay, so important. Now, International Booker Prize administered by Booker Foundation. World Food Prize administered by World Food Prize Foundation. Okay, and this is also Booker Prize Foundation. Okay, celebrates translated works of fiction. And then annually since 2016, it is being given authors of any nationality. Criteria, eligibility is important. Authors of any nationality can be given whose work is translated into English. So Deepa translated this book in English, and then language rule: original work must be written in a non-English language. This is a very important criteria. Original book, whatever your original book is there, it should be written in a non-English language. Okay, and then prize money is there. So between author and translator, this is distributed between author and translator. It is given to translator. Author also is very important, right? And then Booker Prize Foundation highlights the art of translation and global literature. Translation art. It highlights the art of translation. Now, translated by Deepa Bhajti, Kannada, language is Kannada, non-English, and then short story collection. And time span is what? This is stories written between 1990 and 2023. So, focus is on Muslim women of southern India. Struggles of Muslim women in Karnataka and southern India. First Kannada work to win the prize. So, this question can, this person can be asked. Okay. Now, what is the relevance of this prize? Booker Prize. So it encourages regional language literature, promotion of regional language literature, and then translation. It promotes translation also, regional language literature also. So very important platform, yes or no? At the global level, right? Next is recognizes literary voices of marginalized community. Critical role. The critical role of translators. They are highlighting the things in the society. Yes or no? And then translating it. Very important. Next is elevates Indian literature beyond Hindi and English. Yes or no? Not only Hindi, English, but many regional languages are there. And this amplifies that thing, validating the diversity, Indian diversity. So, Booker Prize honors translated fiction. Okay. Question. Evaluate the significance of international literary awards like the International Booker Prize. What is the significance of these awards in promoting Indian languages and marginalized voices in global literature? So we can give the example of Heart Lamp. Very important for us related to environment. What is the topic? International Biological Diversity Day 2025. International Day for Biological Diversity 2025. What is the day? May 22nd. So related to biodiversity, please understand. Yeah. Yes, Nimal. So celebrated annually on 22nd May. So this day is important for us, biodiversity, environment. Huh? So biodiversity is related to environment, which is very important. Again, climate change, right, which is impacting biodiversity. So that is also important. Now, International Day for Biological Diversity was observed on May 22, 2025. And theme is what? So these days and their themes become important. Okay. Harmony with nature and sustainable development. So theme is harmony with nature and sustainable development. Sustainable development word is again coming. It is mentioned in your syllabus also. So see the importance, okay? And connect the points, right? This theme underscores the interlinkage between biodiversity and sustainable development goal. So again, important thing is that this connects this theme with the biological diversity and sustainable development goal. Sustainable development goal is what every country has to attain the goals by the end of 2030. There are some goals, 17 goals are there which every country has to achieve by the end of 2030. So this vision aligns with that also. And then Kunming Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework, with this also it aligns. This is a framework made at the world level, global level, right? And it supports the UN Pact for the Future also. So these many initiatives, they are aligning with this day. Same vision, okay? So this becomes very important for us. Now, to May 22nd, we already know. Now, purpose is what? Raise awareness about the biodiversity loss and its impact. So, climate change is leading to biodiversity loss and impact. Next is 2025, aligning biodiversity goal with SDG and Kunming Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework, proclaimed by United Nations. So, this day is proclaimed by United Nations. And then body is what? Implementing body which will be implementing this day is what? Secretariat of the Convention on Biological Diversity. So this is the implementing body. Theme we already know, harmony with nature and sustainable development, right? Now we already saw that this is meeting with different initiative at the global level and emphasizes balance, ecological balance, climate resilience, inclusive progress. Now, on May 2nd, 1992, May 22nd, 1992, this was adopted. And then original date was what? 29 December, the day CBD, Convention on Biological Diversity, came. So it was celebrated on 29 December 1993, but now May 22nd, it is celebrated, shifted to May 22nd due to year-end holidays and aligned with CDB adoption, administered by the Convention on Biological Diversity. These are the basic information that you can remember. This you have to memorize. There are some things that some facts are there which you have to memorize and some concept which you have to understand. So this is the combination of both the things. Okay. So understand how to do it. Do not get confused and do not skip also. So we already know these facts that initially 29 December was selected, but May 22nd was now shifted to May 22nd. Now question, what kind of question can be asked is, highlight the role of global observances like the International Day for Biological Diversity in achieving the target under SDG and Kunming Montreal Biological Framework. How this is aligning and how it will lead to achieving these targets. Okay. So it will create awareness, yes or no? More awareness means people will be taking action. Yes or no? Okay. Text of the Vice President's address at the unveiling of the statues of Shushrat and Charak. So, statues of Sushruta and Charak, they have been unveiled. Who are these people? They are ancient. They are people who are related to history, right? And this is the presidential text which has been, Vice President's address has been published. Okay. Now, let's go to the topic. So these two people's name are in news, right? Charak and Sushruta. They are honored. Unveiled the statues of Charak and Sushruta at Raj Bhavan, Goa. So at Goa, it has been unveiled, right? So these two names, you should remember their contribution in ancient history. Also, you have to remember the time period during which they were there, recognizing their contribution to Ayurveda and Indian medicine. These people are associated with the medicine, Indian medicine. Okay. Now, Ayurveda and Indian medicine. The ceremony celebrates India's ancient scientific heritage, right? Ancient heritage. Again, it is coming. Gyan Bharatam mission, manuscripts, right? Ancient knowledge. So this is also ancient knowledge, right? Scientific knowledge, correct? Reinforces the global relevance of traditional healthcare system. Government is working for the promotion of Ayurveda. How to integrate this in scientific knowledge, right? Science knowledge. Yes or no? So government is trying its best. And then Charak and Charak Samhita. Very, very important. Charaka, a legendary Ayurvedic physician from the Kushan period. Okay. Charak was during the Kushan period. Legendary Ayurvedic physician. Major work. Charak Samhita is his work. And then physiology, internal medicine, diagnostic, prevention, and then philosophy is what? Diet, ethics. It talks about prevention better than cure. So, related to diets, your healthy lifestyle, you can prevent many diseases. Ayurveda, preventive medicines are there. Translated into Arabic, Latin, and then one of the Bhraj Trai with Sushrat Samhita and Ashtang Hridaya. There is a triangle of this Indian medicine. So this triangle component, one of the component is Charak, second component is Shushrat, and third is Ashtang Hridaya. Okay. About Sushrat and Sushrat Samhita. So Shushrata, 7th century BC physician. Devil is the father of surgery. Very, very important. He is called 6th century or 7th century. He is called the father of surgery. Okay. And his work is Sushruta Samhita. Describes 300 plus surgeries, 120 plus instruments, and 8 surgical specialities. So this is why he is called the father of surgery. And innovations were what? Rhinoplasty, skin grafting, cataract removal, and C-sections. These are the things that were mentioned. Knowledge areas, dissection, hygiene, training, and methodology is what? Pioneered evidence-based and observational practices. Significance. So, the statues have been unveiled. So, what does it mean? That it will be showcasing what? Our heritage, first of all, rich medical heritage, and then Ayurveda and indigenous knowledge system on a global platform. Also, reinforce the government vision of Viksit Bharat, rooted in tradition and modernity. How we are integrating the traditional knowledge into the modern science. This is our focus, government's focus. Traditional knowledge with modern science, and then world should also recognize it. So we have to work in a way that world should also recognize the value of the Indian traditional knowledge, medicine, and why it is important and popular also, right? Now the relevance. These are the short points that you can read. So Charak authored Charak Samhita and Sushrit Samhita. Charak during which time period? Kushan period. And then Sushrit 7th century. Okay, 6th, 7th century. And then Goa is the place, and Charak is called the father of medicine, and Sushrit is called the father of surgery. So, simple kind of question that can come is, who is the father of medicine and who is the father of surgery? Sushrita Pe, already we have question. Charaka also we have question. If you go through the history PYQ question, that is why I'm saying again and again why PYQs are important related to every subject, so that whenever you cover the topic now, that PYQ will come to your mind definitely. And you will know, okay, this kind of question has already come. Now, next set of questions that can come is what? So all the information has been given. Whenever you read a topic, make this habit of making questions. To online students also, please go through the PYQ very well. Okay, that is the blueprint of the examiner's mind, UPSC's demand, right? That is the best thing that you can do, going through the PYQ and understanding what kind of questions will be coming. Okay, and I would like to say one thing to all the students: tomorrow is prelims examination. All the very best. Please don't take too much stress. Study well, eat well, sleep well, and with a refreshed mind, go and write the examination. Worrying will be causing only harm. It will not serve a good purpose. So you have already done your best. You have already prepared. Now, little bit of more revision, important topics like parliament or the organization groups. So you already have the notes. So please read it well, again revise it and sleep well, and then go to the examination, write it well. All the wishes to all the students, and we hope the best for you guys. And for you all, we'll meet in the next class now, because this is the last topic. Yeah. So question is also given, JS paper 1, art and culture, discuss the contribution of ancient Indian physicians like Charak and Sushruta to the development of medical science and how their legacy is relevant in modern healthcare, how we can use their knowledge in the modern healthcare, how we can integrate it, which is also government's initiative or intention. Yes or no? So I'll be meeting you next week now. What you can do is, whatever questions have been given, all the questions you can write the answer and you can submit the PDF at the office number or Instagram handle or Telegram channel. Many platforms are there. You can send the PDFs on those platforms, but try to write the answers based on current affairs. Everyday practice you should do. One answer every day you should write, or two answers, and some PYQs, 10, 15, 20 PYQs you should solve every day. Do this for 1 month and then see the change. Huh? Read newspaper, NCRTs, these are important things. Okay, I'll see you next week now. Thank you so much, and all the best to all the students who are writing the exam tomorrow. You get the success. I only wish this thing for you guys. Okay, take care.